Hello, my name is Kelly Bluen. Welcome to day 10 of our Christmas countdown series. In these videos, we're doing a little junk journaling every day for 24 days. Sometimes we draw, sometimes we do Zentangle, sometimes we journal. We do all kinds of fun little things. If this is the first video you're catching, then please go back and watch the unboxing video and day number 1 so you can see how to make this cute little journal along with us. All right, so we are on day 10. I'll flip through to this page here. Yesterday was so much fun doing our little embedded tree. I just loved that. And then today we're going to do some journaling, which I know some of you love and some of you don't love. If you don't love journaling, then maybe just do some drawing on this page. But since it is a junk journal and journaling is part of that, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to journal on this sage green area, and I'm going to try to fill the whole space. I don't journal very often, but when I do, I try to set a timer and make myself write for like 5 or 10 whole minutes, or I pick a space and I try to fill it. Sometimes that means I get a little wordy or long-winded, but that's okay. Journaling, I think, is about just sort of letting go, getting into that moment, and just writing down whatever is coming to mind, okay? So we are going to journal today about one of our favorite Christmas memories. And I know for some of you, Christmas is really tough. Some of you have not had a lot of really wonderful Christmases, but I know for most of us, hopefully all of us, there's at least one beautiful memory. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then maybe it's a Hanukkah memory. Maybe it's just a memory of snow, or maybe it is a memory of living in the desert area and celebrating with Santa on a dune buggy. I don't know. How does Santa come into the desert? I'm not sure. But in Hawaii, I think he comes on a boat. I don't remember. But anyway, hopefully you've got some memory, and it can be from your childhood, or it can be as an adult, or it could just be a little Christmas tradition or holiday thing that you enjoyed doing at some point in your life. That's what we're going to journal about. But before we journal, we're going to add a little bit of decorations and just kind of let your mind think through what you want to write as we're making these little decorations. Okay, so I just don't love a blank page. I like having things around it. So I'm going to do a little border. I love doing borders. And I think to do it, I'm just making it up right now as I go. I think I'm going to do some little gold stars. And I'm going to sort of block off this area I want to write in. And I'm going to go down here. And then I don't think I want to put them along here. I think it's going to take up too much space. I'm just going to let my writing go right up to our little embedded letter. Okay, so now I'm going to put my gold away for a moment. I'm going to take my pen and I'm just going to draw stars around these little gold stars that I drew. And I'm not making them perfect, and I'm not lining them up perfectly. But that's kind of cute and festive. So I hope that now we are on day 10. I hope that some of you have looked up some junk journaling ideas. I know that some of you have shared with me on my Facebook page called Let's Tangle. You've shared some of your work and ways that you have made your little journal special to you. And I love that. that looks pretty cute. So I was going to connect these. I think I still will. Okay. I'm going to connect them with just some curves and maybe some loops. It's like a little garland or a strand of stars. I'm just going to let the ends sort of hang down and curl. Look how cute that turned out. All right, so yesterday we did our embedded letter, and then I wrote on the side 5 years since losing Kim, my mother-in-law. I just wanted to point out that I added that just as a reminder to myself of like what I was thinking the day that I made this. So these little junk journals, you can always add a date anywhere. You can add a quote, you can add little messages to yourself, like anything you want. Just fill in these pages with things that that you love. Okay, so now I'm going to stop talking for about 3 or 4 minutes. I don't ever do that. And I'm just going to journal, and I really did not think at all about what I wanted to write. So I'm just going to start writing and see where it goes. But I am going to try to think back to my childhood and think of a Christmas tradition or a memory or something special. Okay? All right. Go ahead and start writing when you are ready. I'm going to write straight across, but another fun way to do it would be to write at a diagonal. In fact, should I do that? I should do that, right? Just because we're trying to be unique here and learn new things. So I'm going to write at a diagonal. Okay, here I go. Okay. I wrote pretty fast. My hand kind of hurts now. Hopefully that was enough time for you to write. If not, please pause this and finish your thoughts. It was interesting as I was writing it because I was thinking of specific gifts that I got when I was little, and just like I remember one year when I was a teenager, my siblings and I opened up a box that had a cruise ship. And we had a family friend who loved to make miniatures, and he made this cruise ship for us. And then on the cruise ship was our little photos. And it was a surprise cruise from my parents. And it was just so exciting. And there's so many other fun little gifts that I remember. I remember getting that were really special. All right, so I wrote about something. I just wrote about, so one interesting thing is that I still live in my childhood home, and someday I should make a video about it because my parents bought this house when I was 4 years old, and it was really small, and we had little tiny rooms and a little cozy living room and 2 bedrooms, and it was great. And then lived here until I moved away to college. And the year that I was moving away to college, my parents, I think before that we added on. And then when I was moving to college, my parents knocked down a part of the house and rebuilt it. And then they ended up selling the house. And so another family lived here for 7 years. And then my husband and I, we were about to have our second baby. And we bought this house. It came up for sale and we moved back in. And so this is where I raised my kids. So it's kind of special and kind of fun. And when I think of my Christmases, they were in this little tiny cozy living room. And now my kids' Christmases are in a larger room. That's a little bit different, but still in the same home, which is kind of special. Okay, so I wrote about that. And maybe I'll date mine as well. So 12. 10. I don't have to write 24 because the front of the book says 24. All right, I think I'm going to leave this space open for now, and maybe we'll go back another time and add some more stuff to this area here. But basically, we are done. If you want to make any more of these little stars around your page, just to kind of bring that little pattern around and make it look like part of the whole layout, you can do that. All right, I hope you enjoyed journaling, digging a little deep into your memories, and we'll see you tomorrow for the 11th. Thank you. Bye-bye.